Good afternoon and welcome to Political Arena on X24 television. Today we're discussing on social media as a tool for positive change and the important role digital media play in shaping public awareness, youth participation, and political engagement. Our guest is AISHA IBRAHIM, social media content creator, entrepreneur, and professional who uses social media to discuss health, hygiene, political issues, social issues, and community development. As Nigeria moves close to 2027 general elections, social media is expected to play a major role in political conversation, especially among young Nigerians. We will discuss how digital platform can promote responsible citizenship, encourage youth participation in leadership, politics, and sport, positive change in our dear country, Nigeria. AISHA IBRAHIM, welcome to Political Arena here on S24 television.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
My pleasure.
So if I may ask, can you briefly introduce yourself to us?
My name is AISHA IBRAHIM. I'm a corporate professional. I also am a content creator. I discuss relatable social issues. That's basically what I do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So if I may ask, what inspired you to use social media as a platform for education, especially in this critical moment?
This takes me far back to when I was growing up. I always liked public speaking, and there hasn't been
easy.
Yeah, easy. And then no easy platform for me to come through and start, doing it. And then social media was just at the tips of my finger. I'm always on my phone. I have accounts in almost all the social media.
So you're addicted to your phone?
Not really addicted.
Positive addiction.
Positive addiction, exactly.
Yeah.
So to myself, I'm like, this is a good spot for me to actually share whatever knowledge that I have with people. And it's working.
So you mean nowadays social media is becoming the voice of the voiceless?
Absolutely, yes, it is.
Well, social media has become a powerful tool for shaping public opinion, especially in developing countries like Nigeria. How can Nigeria use it responsible to promote positive change ahead of 2027 general elections?
The first thing, this is my personal opinion. The first thing I think we should do is stop the spread of fake news. That's what's finishing us.
Looking at what exactly happened in Rwanda in 1994, if I may remember, between Hutu and Tutsi.
Exactly. So people tend to share fake news without getting the right source. It's possible it happened, but people actually tend to add more lies to it for views, for whatever reason.
Fabricated and unfiltered news.
Exactly. So we should, first of all, this is the first thing we should do, stop the spread of fake news. And if you hear any news, I think you should know the source of that news. Wait to hear from a reputable station.
Legitimate station.
Exactly.
Verify. Make sure it is valid before we push it out.
Yes, I agree, yes.
Well, how many young Nigerians are active online but are not fully involved in politics? How can social media encourage more young participation in politics? Like, how can Nigerians youth engage more positively in participation and using their own social media positively?
First of all, we need to stop discrimination. When you don't impose your candidate on an individual, then we're going to make a headway. But I do not just come on social media and say, I prefer this person, and I have a point that I'm making, but my point is just on that person. I do not want to derail to another, I don't want to listen to another person's opinion. It has to be just my own opinion. So I think the first thing we should do is do not impose your candidate on anyone. You come to social media, be as truthful, be as open, be as transparent as you can. I mean, the youth are the strength of the country, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we carry so much weight, then we should be careful of the kind of things we say in social media.
You made mention that you're actually addicted to your phone in a very positive angle.
Yeah.
Do you think nowadays Nigerian youth, especially with the coming of 2027 general election, will go beyond social media political jamboree into coming out actively to participate in politics and even using their own social media to promote positively their own candidacy, and even they can even support their own young Nigerians to push them and represent them. Do you think Nigerians would, if they use social media positively, they can see the light of the day?
Of course, yes, absolutely. And it's already happening. You can see how youth are actually protests starting online.
We saw what happened during NSAS. It started from Twitter.
Exactly. And then it came live. So this is how things are going to start growing. They start brewing to the stage. So whatever it is that you're as a social media content creator, whatever it is you are saying out there should be positive, because this is what this is what is going to drive people into the physical.
As someone that has been positively using social media, what do you think, like, what lessons Nigerians should learn from the users of social media?
Aside political, you can use social media to grow. Advance yourself.
Business,
yes, you can use it to grow.
Learning, because there are some online courses. You can even earn your own bachelor's degree through online.
Yeah, in the comfort of your home. You can just start learning just from your phone. You don't even need to own a laptop or anything. You can start from your house. And then before you know, positive change. There's this case where I can't remember her name, but she was going through some difficulty, and then she just mistakenly made a video, carelessly, I would say, posted it. And before you know, she got the help she needed. So if you use social media the right way, it's the best thing that can happen to anyone.
Of course, you just reflected back something that happened currently, like just a month ago.
Yeah.
We saw what happened, some couples, they're having a kind of like disagreement. She just posted it online. And within a blink of an eye, people came to their rescue.
Yeah.
We saw the scenario that happened between Salim Goji and his wife, Hafsat.
Exactly.
So this is to tell you, like, social media is a very, very powerful tool if Nigerians can use it positively.
Yes, correctly, yes.
So how do you think Nigeria's government will at least bring some beautiful policies that will at least make younger Nigerians to go beyond dependence on getting job after graduating, that they can still use their own social media to at least promote positive change, especially with the political tension that is currently going on?
We're speaking positively here. There's this content, particular kind of content that goes around that I do not like. And I know a lot of people like me don't like it. Where you see people coming to ask people questions about what would you do if your boyfriend doesn't give you money? What kind of boyfriend do you like? Well, you know, in as much as we try to control these children from accessing the social media, you can't do it 100%. So the government should have a regulatory body where every content, before it's being posted, needs to be screened before it get released. This is what I think the government should do.
We also recently saw United Kingdom have actually banned children below the age of 16
from the use of, social media. Exactly. So this is something Nigerians should learn if we can. Because I know it's very possible if we actually want to. The children are growing and learning terrible things, I tell you.
So what are the political implications if youth are using social media in a negative way?
First, they will start a fight. You see what happened in Kano? I think it was the last election. It was just someone that posted, there was this, a man climbing a pole, bringing down something. And then before you knew, people came together, started fighting, and this started from social media. If I didn't take my phone to start recording these things, how would people know about this? How will it erupt to a fight? Do you understand? There are things that can be contained in your environment. You can quickly just maybe get the right authorities to stop whatever it is that is happening. But people are quick to just carry their phone and start recording things that are unnecessary. And before you know, already somebody's already building, staying with anger somewhere. You've spiked it.
So do you think that, like, influencers like you, especially in social media, have role to play in keeping Nigeria safe? And we recently saw Defense Minister Musa saying that he are now going to mobilize some influencers. They will take them to the battlefield. Do you think that some influencers have a role have a role to play in bringing Nigeria to continue to be united and in actually curbing the problem of insecurity? How can social media influencers play that vital role?
Well, if you notice, a lot of influencers already have a large following, and this is not anything that has to do with politics, but maybe because of the lifestyle they live, the kind of advices they give out. So imagine you have this large audience, and then you come to speak positively about what is happening in Nigeria. Do you think your following is going to increase or reduce?
Well, it's going to increase.
Well, I'll tell you to reduce.
Why?
Why I'll say it will reduce is because when people begin to speak politically, if they know your niche does not have to do with politics. For instance, this abducted kids from Oyo State.
Oyo. And even Askira Uba in Meduguri.
Yes. So there's this thing that I watched during that period. A lot of people post just their pictures. You would see traffic in their page, comments and all of that. But when that person posts about those children, the comment reduces drastically. And I really wonder why people do not like to, I don't know, maybe it's if we feel, maybe we're scared of commenting about such things, or we're not expecting that particular influencer to say something about it. But the honest truth is, these people are already leaders in our society. I mean, the influencers, right? So whatever it is that they share is sensitive, and people would watch it, even if they don't, what do you call it? Give me that word. Even if they don't comment.
Okay, repost.
Even
engage.
If they engage, thank you. Even if they don't engage, people actually see it. But a lot of influencers get discouraged because they get low engagement when they discuss political issues.
Well, that simply means they may likely seems to be less patriotic.
I wouldn't say less patriotic.
Due to time, finally, what kind of political change do you hope social media can create in Nigeria before and beyond 2027 general elections?
Social media, I want it to be where the youth, especially, we have a strong voice, where these political leaders can't ignore.
Well, you have 60 seconds to speak to fellow Nigerians ahead of 2027. Look at the camera and speak to them in making sure that Nigeria continue to be one.
It is hard. It is getting hard, and it will keep getting hard if we don't do the right thing. In as much as we have a particular person on seat that we like, do not impose your candidate on anybody. The heat is touching everyone. So what I think we should do is vote for the right person that will save us, remove us from whatever it is that we are going through. If you don't have your PVC, please get one.
Thank you so much, Aisha. Thank you so much for speaking to us here on S24 Political Arena. It's a pleasure having you this time around.
Thank you, Toko.
The heat is hitting everyone, and the security of this country is the security of all of us. Thank you, and bye for now.